Djibouti Ambouli International Airport is a joint civilian, military-use airport situated in the town of Ambouli, Djibouti. It serves the national capital, Djibouti City. The airport is located approximately 6 kilometers from the city center. It occupies an area of 10 square kilometers. The airport includes a VIP terminal for prime ministers and presidents. History: the airport was opened in 1948. Originally modest size, the facility grew in the post-independence period after numerous successive renovation projects. In the mid-1970s, the airport was enlarged to accommodate more international carriers, with the state-owned Air Djibouti providing regular trips to Air Djibouti's various destinations. Djibouti Ambouli International Airport has a single terminal building, with one departure gate and one baggage carousel. The largest non-commercial operator using the facility is the Djibouti Air Force. As the airport is located south of Djibouti City and its runways run east-west, an airliner's landing approaches usually directly over the conurbation of the capital when the wind is from the west. In 2004, the airport served 182,641 passengers. Military. In addition to its use as a civilian airport, the following military establishments are located at the Djibouti Ambouli International Airport. Military of France, formerly the 13th Demi Brigade of the Foreign Legion since 2011 in the UAE. 5th Overseas Interarms Regiment, Djibouti Air Base. Base Aérienne 188 Djibouti. Colonel Masset, French Air Force Base. Escadron de Chasse 311th Course operating 7 Mirage 2000C in 3 Mirage 2000D. Escadron de Transport de Mer 88 Larzac flying C-160 Transal Aerospatial SAR 330 Puma and AS-555 Fennec. BA-188 is a Joint Forces support establishment, which has numerous support units based there and an anti-aircraft missile section of 8 double-barrel 20mm anti-aircraft guns and Mistral firing posts. United States Armed Forces Camp Lemonnier, formerly a base of the French Foreign Legion. The camp is located on the southern side of the airfield. Djibouti Air Force, located on the southwest side of the airfield. Japan Self-Defense Forces Deployment Air Force for counter-piracy enforcement, operating 2 P-3C. Italian Air Force supporting the European Union Naval Force, operating the General Atomics MQ-1 Predator. Air traffic controllers controversy. According to military officials, U.S. military flights comprised over 50% of the 30,000 departures and arrivals in 2014. Civilian air traffic controllers hired by the Djiboutian government monitor the airspace over Camp Lemonnier's runways. Unlike other major U.S. military bases, U.S. federal aviation experts suggested that an unprofessional attitude on the part of the controllers potentially imperiled American military and civilian flights to and from the airport. U.S. consultants stationed at the base reported that over a 3-month period, the controllers made an average of 2,378 errors per 100,000 aircraft operations, an error rate reportedly 1,700 times greater than the U.S. standard. FAA officials asserted that the controllers' lax attitude, which allegedly included barring drones from taking off or landing, stemmed from a belief on the part that the U.S. drones were unreliable aircraft and dangerous weapons aimed at killing Muslims. The Djibouti government dismissed the air controller safety allegations as exaggerations or fabrications. U.S. Ambassador to Djibouti Tom Kelly likewise indicated that, after asking for further improvements in aviation, progress was being registered at the airport. Navy Captain Kevin Bertelsen, the commanding officer at Camp Lemonnier, described work at the airbase as challenging, but similarly indicated that conditions there had ameliorated. In 2014, the U.S. government also signed a new 20-year lease with the Djibouti authorities to maintain its military base at the airport, airlines and destinations.